This might be a little difficult to understand at stage 1, but I'll still explain it for the benefit of people who've automatically gone ahead. When you notice that from the awareness of the body and the awareness of the breath and awareness of the thoughts, you suddenly became aware of awareness, and then you slipped out, you noticed, oh, it is the same awareness that became the thought and said yes or no or whatever. Did you notice it? So it is the mental modification of the same awareness that is the mind. So if you've not experienced this, be a little more aware. See, when a thought comes and takes you away from the quiet state, you'll notice it. Oh, it's the same awareness that turns around and becomes the mind. It's like the same person suddenly changes the hat and, it's like a joker. Wears a hat and becomes the mind, and that only becomes pain in the body and becomes the body. And for a few seconds, you were total pure awareness where there was no body and no mind. Yeah, do you understand the word modification now? Yeah. There is no imagination happening here. Imagination belongs to mind. Very clear?
So basically when we think that the awareness is lost,
it is the mind thinking that the awareness is lost.
So it's just the awareness looking outward.
Yes.
And then suddenly we are like, okay, I'm back there. That is the mental modification drops.
Correct. So when there is that glimpse of silence, that moment of silence, you are in that awareness. And you lose that silence and there's chatter, you're gone to the mind. Again, you come back here. While looking at me, it will happen. Don't think this is all a distraction. This all can be a part of me being aware. Are you getting it? If you practice this, I want you to reach stage 2, then I want to give it to you. I don't want to tell it to you before that, because then the thirst starts. I want to be there, I want to be there. Yeah, I want you to get there. So get there and then I'll describe stage 2 to you.
So does it happen that, for example, I'm looking at you and I'm listening to you, but there's somebody, like you feel somebody behind is looking?
Yes, beautiful. So there's like a background. Are you at least there? What she's describing, like a background and foreground. In the foreground there is the mind, there is the body, all this drama, all these thoughts.
Stage from that we differentiated, right?
Yeah. So she's calling it background and foreground. Yeah. At least do you understand it as background and foreground? Chalo, good.
So like I feel when I'm looking at you that there's an eye behind me which is looking at you.
Yeah, behind me. Okay, fantastic. Good. Somewhere you're starting. Everybody is there. I want to be very sure.
I didn't get the mental modification of the self.
Mental modification is a very big English word. Just means natak. Just the natak. The joker puts on another hat, starts talking, or the body, oh, this is paining, that is hurting, I have to sit here. It's taken you away from that one moment of quiet, that one moment of nothingness. All the drama of the body-mind complex. Modification.
Taking the identity of the body.
Taking identity of the word. Give her a simpler word. Modification is a very big word for her.
So either mind or awareness, one of them exists.
Right now at stage 1. I am telling you to come to a point with practice where both are there. Practice. Only with practice, with that interest in yourself, will you be able to do this. If you don't have the interest in yourself, it's not happening. Forget about it. Yeah, like you had the passion to study your geography or history or whatever, arithmetic, and you got where you got today in life. You had that interest, you loved that subject, and you got there. Yeah, that's how you got your full marks, correct? So if you want your full marks, you have to be very interested in yourself. If you're bored of your own self, next lifetime, okay? Number 1 prerequisite is Interest in your own self. Yes, so much interest that you're constantly there, constantly making an effort to be there. Clear?